My name is David, or Dave LaFave. I'm 6.5 years into recovery, cross-addicted. So my story involves booze and pills. I'm from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
David, can you paint a picture of what your active addiction was like?
Dark and slow moving, because it started in the middle 90s. I'm older than I might look. And it was so piecemeal, because partying was almost a social construct to me. It felt like my job. Like, it's my job to be the jester in my circle of friends. It was my job to be the one that always pushed the envelope. Let's stay till 2 in the morning. Let's stay till 5 in the morning, and so on. And it's just a really slow roll from, oh, these things are a social lubricant, to I can't leave the house until this stops. And then drinking in the morning, and then playing around with all kinds of other things because I wouldn't admit to the problem. Oh, maybe I need Ativan. Maybe I need Xanax. So then I turned to the pharmaceuticals, and it was slow and progressive. And so it became me, my dogs, my partner, who was slowly going insane, watching me fall apart, and me in my own little bubble, my chair, the television or the phone or the computer, and just turning in on myself and becoming I lost hope. I didn't know how to fix anything. The only thing I cared about was I need $7 to buy another fifth of vodka. And this is where things get, problematic, because now I'm stealing, grabbing the ATM card out of his wallet while he's in the shower so I can run down to the store, boom, 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 blah, 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 blah. And eventually it all comes out and it exploded. So it went from dark to small to explosion.
So I want to go into a little bit of that. So how has being a member of the LGBTQ plus community or the gay community helped to perpetuate your substance use when you were using?
Oh, I think we're all going to have, most of us within Gen X are going to have the same answer, that before internet, and before, Tumblr, Tinder, before Tinder, Tumblr,
Grindr.
I was on MySpace before Scruff and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I found sex in public parks and in the bars and truck stops, and so to me there's no sex and crystal meth, cocaine, very often narcotic painkillers, marijuana certainly, that was on the table. It's like Thanksgiving, there is mashed potatoes. It was like, oh, well, of course, what you got? I used to say, they say, what's your drug of choice? I say, what have you got? Because growing up in the northern Wisconsin and Michigan, my internalized homophobia was such that gay sex was a dopamine drop because it was wrong.
Right.
And so, you know what I mean? Like,
I know.
It's dirty, it's bad, becomes easier with a buzz. And so it all rolled into one, and yet it's that same community in recovery that has saved my life. In Ann Arbor, the recovery community is robust, dynamic, and it's huge, and I don't see myself leaving that. I don't see myself leaving the Great Lakes. It's a little too late in life for New York. I also don't see myself leaving this community. So my physical health, my mental health, my spiritual health is all wrapped up in what I see the way other people behave in sobriety. I learn from others. Gemini, I absorb information, and I take my cues from watching others model their behavior, and I build my behavior off of that.
Describe a feeling that you've received in recovery that was not there during your use.
Oh. Describe a feeling in recovery that was not there during use. Does everybody say gratitude?
There's a lot of that.
There's a lot. Legitimate gratitude, where, for example, this conference, I could raise my hand and say imposter syndrome till I'm blue in the face. What am I doing here? Lanyard. You know, like, this is, I never thought I would be in this position. I look around at the sad little car I've purchased. I look around at, you know, the people I affect, the people in my life. It's legitimate gratitude that's not, it's not force. You know, and it kind of bubbles up when you least expect it, which is my favorite kind of gratitude, that you're not like looking for, oh, I'm grateful for the sky, I'm grateful for the grass. Cool. But in the middle of your day, when you least expect it, something will pop up that was never there, or that you never noticed before, that you never saw, like the light going on in someone's eyes when they realize they can get better, and this isn't the end of the world.
So what dreams do you have for your future?
My dream is to not become complacent. Because like I said, I got 6.5 years, right? I could walk around like this all the time. I meet people at things like this or in mutual aid meetings with, 15 years. And they've realized, they get up and get a surrender token. That's the person I need to go talk to, because none of us are safe. It shows itself. I don't eat one cookie. I don't drink one soda. Like, my addiction comes out in everything, from collecting comic books to porn. So I have to be really careful. Not so much step lightly, but look at where I'm stepping, because my 6.5 years means nothing. It's proven to me again and again. So I guess that's one of my dreams is to not rest on any laurels and just keep plugging forward at this pace. If you are drinking at 6:30 a.m., if you are stealing pills from your friend who's had an injury, if you are pulling cash out of someone's wallet or purse because you got to go do this, that, or the other thing, something's going on that you're not going to be able to look away from for long. It's scary. And we think we're going to get away with it because that's kind of how we're built. And I'm telling you, outside of these windows, outside of wherever it is you're hiding right now, there's an entire world. And I say world because it's big. It's in every city across this entire nation and even overseas, globally. There are people like us that have been sitting here doing exactly whatever it is you're doing right now, that have gotten better with each other's help. Which I know sounds crazy, but it's real because I've been there. And it can happen for you.